Hi, my name is Zoe Lawrence. Where's Frank Ocean on Instagram. I am 20 years old and I'm an emerging photographer. I've been a Rookie Mag contributor for about four months. As an artist, I just started calling myself an artist, so it's weird for me, you know, like to think of my photos as actual work and not just like a picture for Instagram, but it's exciting for sure. I think like any other medium, you could probably take it too far. I feel like it's all about balance. I don't know, social media has honestly changed my life. Like I got my first like big girl position at Rookie. I got my first position at Rookie through social media. Tavi actually saw my Instagram and she liked my pictures and she asked me to take pictures for the site. So for me personally, it's great. I remember she followed me on Instagram. I woke up and I saw the follow and I was like, what are you doing, girl? Like, why are you following me? Like, I remember I just messaged her like, oh, like, hey, like, I really like you, you know, I like what you do, like, I like your impact, blah, blah, blah. She messaged me back right away saying like, you know, oh, I was actually gonna message you, like, I want you to take pictures for the site. I just remember like jumping up and down for like 20 minutes. I couldn't even speak, like, I just kept screaming. It was a big deal for sure. Friends for me have always been like super important, and sometimes I think it's a little unhealthy how important they are to me, just because like their moods affect my mood and like what they're going through affects me. Like if one of my friends are like extremely unhappy, like it kind of shows up in my life too. I feel like really connected with the people that I call my friends. I take friendships more seriously than like my relationships. My friends are the people who like I really feel like I could be like my worst self around, and like the worst version of me, I could be that person and still be accepted. I feel like sexuality is definitely a spectrum. I used to say that a lot, but I didn't start really like fully believing it until I found myself like in love with another woman. I remember being like so in love with this person and like having to like figure out like, okay, well, am I okay with like these labels? Like, am I okay with being this person to the world? And that situation definitely taught me just how love is love. Like, you hear the phrase, but I don't think people really get it. I don't feel like people think about love and sexuality that way anymore. I want to be able to kind of just to like myself in like every aspect of it, you know, like even when I'm being a brat, when I'm being spoiled, when I'm being, you know, like I want to be able to kind of like be like, okay, Zoe, like you are kind of bratty right now, but like I still fuck with you. If I had to label myself, I guess I'm queer. Yeah, definitely queer. But still figuring it out. My pictures like reflect how I feel at night. At night, I really like to like go inward and like go into myself, and I really like to think a lot. So a lot of my pictures do reflect that, and I feel like with the lighting really helps to bring out that mood, just like to bring out that introspective vibe to a shoot. New York City is like, I don't know, you get this vibe that you feel like you could do anything here, you know? Like, that sounds so cheesy, but it's true. I don't want to be tied down to gender roles. I don't want to be tied down to any sort of role. I mean, I kind of saw like how gender roles can kind of like hold back women, and I guess ever since I was younger, I was always like rebelling against being like a girly girl, because I hated like the things that came with being a girly girl. I remember like growing up kind of hating being a girl, but not really understanding like why I hated being a girl, just because I hated the roles that came with being a girl. With gender roles, I feel like they work for some people, and that's totally fine, you know, like it's whatever works for you. But I also think they need to be a lot more fluid, because if it's not working for someone, it's not society's job to tell a person what they feel comfortable with. And I feel like with gender roles, it's just like a lot of constricting messages to like to youth, to like people who are even older. Just, you can't be entirely who you are in your own skin. Reddish orange just kind of shows like my energy, and like it's like a very vital, like that's what it's like the orange and the red stand for, like just a vital energy. And I guess that's why like I'm good at like kind of like doing like a lot of creative type of things. I feel like there's things that we don't really know about our world yet, and I don't discredit like, you know, spirituality and like vibes. I'm Jamaican, so I can't discredit vibes. Color Me Blue on Instagram, she is like my like, wow, like she's like my soulmate. Natalie Fong, the lady is, yeah, Ophelia, and the girl, she's really good too. I feel like it's just this new energy of just like female empowerment. I think girls are finally realizing that we don't have to hate each other like at all. We can honestly like be like besties. Like, it feels like third grade friendships all over again. Like